Please don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's not possible to get these care assistant jobs from abroad. Of course it is. Many people have relocated through this route. It is just that they refuse to share the real details about how they eventually get the jobs. And that's why I'm here, to analyze how the process works. Welcome adventurer, welcome back to Immigration Facts. To all my returning subscribers, you guys are the real MVPs. And if you are just coming across this channel, you are welcome. This is where you hear the real truths about all the immigration pathways, where we separate the facts from the myths and giving you the current situation of how things is going. My name is Tosin, and today we'll be talking about the reality of care assistant jobs, especially the most common topic, which is the UK care assistant jobs that are always flooding the internet. So, if you really want to know and have detailed information about the current situation of the care assistant role and what to do if this is the path you have in mind to migrate with, then stick with me until the end of this video. And I want to start by issuing a disclaimer. I'm not an immigration consultant and I'm also not an immigration expert. All the information I will be sharing is based on my personal experience and research. So let's dive into today's video. When talking about these care assistant jobs, especially the most talked about topic, which is the UK care assistant jobs with visa sponsorship, there are many fallacies going on about this care assistant route now. There is information that is no longer true, and some of these YouTubers are still making it look like the care assistant job are as easy as ABC, which is not the case anymore, especially for people who are still in their home country. There are things I'll be pointing out to you, things you should know about the route presently. And number one, firstly, I want you guys to know that it is now very competitive. It's not as easy as before, not as easy as when the route was just newly introduced. We now have a lot of competition regarding this route. Students are using the route to convert their study visa to a work visa. Yes, some students and their dependents who are already there, if after finishing their study, they search for jobs based on what they study and they cannot find one, they will quickly go for the care assistant jobs to extend their visa and convert it to a work visa. Also, those who are on a visiting visa and are looking for one of the quickest routes to change it to a work visa will choose this route, as it seems like one of the fastest way to transition to a work visa. Therefore, there is a lot of competition surrounding this route now. Another thing to consider is to stop believing in the no experience, the employer will train concept. Do not fall for it because it's all lies. Yes, previously, no experience was not a factor, and that was when there was no competition. Now, the no experience needed is more applicable to those who are already present, such as the students and their dependents, visitors on a visiting visa, and even the citizens over there. These are the people who can benefit from the no experience needed situation now. Let's consider this scenario. If you were the employer and you had two applicants with no experience, one already at the destination and the other far away, even though you promised to train them, who would you choose? You would of course choose the one already there, already present, because many factors come into play, such as the logistics and the cost involved in bringing the other applicant that is far away to the destination. The availability and even the time frame are crucial if you do not want any delay in your work. So, employer also consider these factors in the case of no experience needed. Another important point to note about this route is the time frame of getting these care assistant jobs. It is not something you can get in the twinkling of an eye, contrary to the claims of most YouTubers creating content on it. They say it as if it's something you can just dabble into. Please, stop believing that. It's not something you can just dabble into. When you see the caption that one care home is recruiting now, go and apply, and you too, you go there and apply. You are just wasting your time because you need to fulfill some obligations before applying. And this takes time. Yes, it takes time, commitment, and even passion. It can take up to 1 year. Please forget about the claims telling you to apply now. I know many of us have applied to many, including myself. I can't even count. But I discover it is more than applying now. It is more than that. I discover I need to take my time to acquire some skills. I discover it is not something I can just dabble into. Another fallacy at the CV review. I knew some of you have even gone as far as doing CV reviews, thinking that's where the problem lies. However, the issue many are facing is not about crafting a CV. Please, I'm not saying having a good CV is not a major thing to consider. Of course, it is the number one thing you need when you want to apply for any jobs. Even to get to the level of interview, you need a good CV. It's your CV that can make you stand out. Of course, but the issue is, what do you have in that CV? What skills do you have in that CV? What experience do you have in that CV that is very relevant to the job that can make you stand out? And can you even defend the CV during an interview? It is also one CV it is not only one CV you will need when applying to many jobs, because each of the job posted by the employer has their keywords. And you need to put all these keywords so that your CV will be able to pass the ATS system when it is being scanned through. You need to put your area of expertise relevant to the job that may not be included in the job role the employer puts in the applications for you to stand out. But this is not what you need first. CV is not the first thing, unless you have fulfilled the obligations to apply. So these are the lies and information surrounding this route. Please don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's not possible to get these care assistant jobs from abroad. Of course it is. Many people have relocated through this route. It is just that they refuse to share the real details about how they eventually get the jobs. And that's why I'm here, to analyze how the process works. Believe me, there are some obligations they fulfill before getting the jobs, and it takes them more than 6 months. Yes, it takes time before they can get the jobs. So get me right, it is definitely possible. All I just want you to know that it is more than how these people are painting it to be. It is far more than that. It takes time, it takes commitment, money. Yes, you need money, dedication, determination, and so many things to be able to get this job. And this has made me to make much research, and I have made much research on this route to know what it actually takes to get these care jobs, especially if you are still in your home country. So, if you really want to migrate through this route, then you need to follow the process I will be sharing with you. And the number one, firstly, go and get the experience. You need it. You need to go and get the experience first. Please forget the issue of no experience needed. Having the experience matters. It matters now a lot. Especially if you are applying from outside the UK, or you are applying outside Canada, outside USA, wherever you want to apply to. You need the experience. Experience is required. You have to know. Like example, you should know how to be able to do catheter care, wound care, etc. Try to ask those that have relocated through this route. You will discover they get the experience first before they eventually get the jobs. Forget about the caption of apply now before it ends. It's not ending. There will always be jobs, opportunities about care assistants. Yes, because some people will be quitting. Especially those over there, and those over there who are now fully settled. They will want to go for another opportunity. So please, there will always be vacancies. this country will be having more older people in the upcoming years. So forget about it ending. It is not. What you only require is for you to go and get the necessary experience so that you can stand out. Look for an hospital near you, negotiate with them, and start gathering the experience you require. And number 2, get the care certifications. Yes, you need them. You need it. Especially the QQI certification. For me, the QQ1 is more recognized, especially that of level 5. Or you can go for level 3 if you are considering the financial constraint. But it is preferable to go for the level 5. But it depends on your financial capacity. If you don't have the financial capacity for the QQ1 certifications, go for the 15 care certificate. That one is free of charge. So you need to make more research on this or better still. Maybe I will make a content on how you can get these certifications, the websites you need, how to navigate, how to get the certification, the paid one and the unpaid one. So please stay tuned for my video. Number 3, you need to get some specialized skills very relevant to care assistance roles and jobs, like knowing how to drive. Yes, I realize that knowing how to drive can really make you to stand out, because I notice most employers ask this question during application. They may even ask you to upload your license. So you need to go and learn how to drive and get your driver's license. Yes, it will make you stand out. Furthermore, learn how to operate a computer. I mean, be computer literate. Be able to use some apps. Be able to use a computer. It's one of the skills you will be needing. You can even get this MS Suite certification. You can get it online free of charge. It is after getting, number 4, it is after getting all this listed above, the skills, the experience, everything you know, everything you need to know, then you can now create a compelling CV with all the experience and the skills you now have that you have gathered. Please, you will need a CV for every application you will be sending. So you should be able to make a good CV for each application, because some employer now use ATS to scan CV. And this is how this ATS works. The employer will fill in the information that is in the job applications, imputing the keywords they put in their job application. So you need to create a CV that has everything in the job application, what they put in their job application, because if your CV does not have the keywords that are inside the job application, the ATS system will push your CV aside. That's why I said you require a CV for each job application you'll be sending. So please stay tuned. I will also be making a video on how you can create your own CV. Yes, you can create it. You don't need to pay. How you can create your own CV for each job application, the app you can use, and other things involved, how to prompt the apps, and so on. There are apps to create this. We have the free one and we have the premium one. Just stay tuned. I will create content on how you can craft a compelling CV. And number 5, the next thing to do now is search for the job. I told you in my former video that you should stop searching for jobs with visa sponsorship only. There are employers who can give you the job when they see all the skills and qualifications you have. After seeing that, they may be forced to get your COS or whatever it is called in different countries. And also, you should not limit your job search to all these general job search like Indeed and others. Go to each country official job site. I have put the links to this country job sites in my former video. You can get it from there. You should also research for more job sites. Then another thing, which is number 6, create a LinkedIn and optimize it. I will also make a video on that. This is where you network with the manager, the directors, HR of the company you want to apply to. This is how to get them. After searching for jobs, search for the company official website. Yes, they used to put the links to their social media pages on their website. So when you click on it, you will see some of their officials there. Link up with these people and connect with them. So when you optimize your profile, they will be able to get quick access to your profile. These are all what you need, and believe me, you will get your job.
Sorry guys, I forgot this crucial element. which is the need of International English Language Testing System, that is IELTS. It will be required in getting the care assistant job.
I wish you good luck, and if you are not clear with anything, you are free to ask your question in the comment section below. This is how I can know if you are genuinely interested in the information I'm providing. If you have found this video useful, then truthfully you need to give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe, like, and share. These are what will motivate me to give out more content and more information. Thank you guys. Remember, adventurers and dreamers, information is power. Until next time, bye-bye.